Hello again, another video on my channel, Farming Year. Today, this is part 2 of looking at the computer in the 7718. In my last video I showed you part of it. Today I'm going to show you a bit more of it. I hope everybody finds it interesting. People who don't know about it. People who know about it, I'm sorry for explaining, but some people don't know about the computer in the 7718. Today, another quick look. We're back on the screen again. So, like I've explained to you before, you go back for the keypad. On this screen, you will see up in the top there's a hand by a wheel. Now that's showing you what they call anti-slip. At the moment, anti-slip is off. That is your revs for on your auto. You can set up for the PTO. Now if we go back through the screen, this year 50-50. Now if you see on the screen here, that is for your link arms. And what happens is when the tractor starts to slip, I will be straight with you, I don't use it because I don't like it. When the tractor starts to slip or starts to scrat, the computer, if it's set on there, if I press OK and it's set, she will lift the percentage of 50% to get you going, to stop you slipping. Now I find with that, if you're ploughing, it will lift the plough at the ground and it makes a bit of a mess. So I don't use it. Some people say it's brilliant. I'm not saying it isn't brilliant. Some people, they find it's, good. I don't, but that's just my opinion. Now, going across again, that is on there is for how quick you want. Oops, sorry. Let's come up here. How quick you want, when you come forward in reverse on there, how quick you want her to pick it up. You can have it, like at the moment, she's at 3%, she's at +3. So when you go through that, she'll go forward and back at 3%. She'll pick herself up as quick as you want her to pick her up. So if you want it quite fierce, you can have it quite fierce. If you just want it as it is now, this is a normal pace, you leave it at 3. But if you want her to be a bit more quicker, say if you're on buck raking or something like that on the side of the pitch and you want her to pick up a bit quicker up when you're up on a bit of a slope, you can have her altered on that. But at the moment she's set at just over 3. I've showed you the hydraulics. That I've showed you a bit about that. That is about the auto. That's about the one to set him for auto, but we'll speak about that a bit more in the year. That's exactly the same as, again, that's for your cruise control and lifting and for a reading for auto, to teach her how to go in and out and how you want her to do stuff. And this is to do with the pedal down here. You can change that pedal down there. If you look down there, if you press that iOS, you can change that down there instead of a throttle as a travel pedal. As you pick your foot up off the accelerator, she'll slow down and the revs will drop as well. I know that sounds stupid. It sounds like it always does that. But what I mean is the transmission will slow down. If you come to a junction and you take your foot off that, or should stand there. And then when you put your foot down again, she'll rev up a bit like a Fendt on a variable drive on the Fendt. It's very the same as that. But like I said, that's your keypad here to operate all that screen on that side, and you can operate the screen on the other side as well. You can, and the home button will change that in the middle. At the moment, that's for your brakes, that's for your oil pressure, and then you can change with a switch. Ooh, yep, people are gonna get sick of that. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, dear. Sorry about that. You can then go. Press that top button, which is there, sorry, and then that alters that screen from hours, service hours, PTO, and that's your revs, and then that's that's the total hours, and that's her work hours, what she's done. Like I said, But that's really all on that screen, really, what you can do with it. But like I said, it is a good tool, and like I said, I will go into depth a bit more about this in the cab a bit later on, but I just thought I'd give you a quick brief description of them, the computer and stuff like that. You can see it's quite early in the morning this morning. It's 6:35, and then I start work early in the mornings at the farm. I always have. Like when we're in a busy season, we start early. I start early now. I finish a bit earlier now at nights. But like I said, we have a lot of early mornings. People know that in the farming community. We have early mornings, like when we're drilling, or well, not combining so much because we can't start till like 10 o'clock or so. But when we're on drilling and that, we do start early. You're going to see in some of my videos we're going to be starting at 5 o'clock or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Some people say that's mad, but that is farming. And like I said, I've always been farming all my life. No, well, I'll explain a bit more about that one of the days, next week or so. I'll show my face in that and explain a bit about my life and a bit of my life in the farming as well. So I hope you enjoy these videos. I enjoy making them. Thank you ever so much for watching. Just before I go, just before I forget, please subscribe to my channel. People who subscribe, thank you ever so much. People who haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Thank you ever so much for watching. Till next time, bye bye for now.